You are listening to Independent Woman with Wine. I am your host, Ellie. So let's pour a glass, relax, and let's dive into the stories that lift us up and empower and make us laugh. Let's begin, shall we?
The name is anonymous, but the story is not. This is a letter from a daycare teacher who trusted us with her truth. I didn't choose to work in a daycare. I was simply looking for a job, and that's where life placed me. I was chosen for a reason. I believe in that. What kept me there wasn't the paycheck, it was the moments. Watching a child learn how to zip their own jacket for the first time, their face lighting up with pride, helping them fold their blanket, seeing their face light up when they finally did something by themselves. Those are small victories that reminded me why I stayed. What I loved most about being a teacher was it's seeing them every single day coming happy to spend the whole day with you. I used to say that if I ever won the lottery and lived close to the school, I would still work there. That's how much I loved it. But loving the children didn't make the job easy. The pressure on daycare teachers is overwhelming. Workshops we're required to attend, unpaid. Supplies we are encouraged to buy, often out of our own pockets. Extra hours at home doing paperwork. Sometimes I would get home and I would still be sitting at my computer 4 hours after getting home, unable to do anything for myself. Being in a small classroom with so many children and many of them with behavior challenges takes a toll. Some days were so hard that I cried before work. I cried during breaks and so many times after my shift, driving home. Sometimes I felt relief when certain children didn't show up, simply because I was already stretched out beyond my limits. And then I'd feel guilty for even feeling that way. Management made everything harder. I didn't feel supported, not by the director, not by the office staff. They didn't know how to speak to people, and they talked behind our backs. They made us feel replaceable. I was moved from class to class without consideration. I cried so many nights. I cried myself to sleep many nights after interacting with them. Definitely, it felt more about profit than people. Meanwhile, I was struggling to survive. My pay wasn't enough. There were times that I couldn't afford internet. My car was falling apart. I paid my electric bill little by little, hoping it wouldn't be disconnected. I bought classroom supplies with my own money and maybe got less than 25% reimbursed. And I accepted that because I wanted my kids to have what they needed. I don't have children of my own, but carrying the emotional weight of so many little humans is real. One of the hardest parts was seeing kids grow, leave, and forget you, even though you gave them everything. Some parents saw us, some didn't. Many thought we were just playing all day. They didn't realize we were caring for 20 plus children at a time, sometimes, all at once, not just theirs. Some parents were kind and grateful. One mother wrote us a thank you note, thank you card, and bought us coffee for the staff after a difficult week with her child. Another brought pumpkin bread. Those moments stayed with me. Little things like that show that those parents appreciated our work. One parent once said, I don't care what you do. My child is alive when I pick them up. You're miracle workers. That meant everything. But too often, we're called just babysitters. People don't see the training, the college classes, the certifications, the unpaid planning, the staff meetings that we had to have after school hours when we were criticized instead of supported, the emotional labor, the burnout. Daycare teachers are raising the generation of tomorrow. We are helping shape the children who will someday care for the elderly, run businesses, and lead communities. And yet, we are underpaid, undervalued, and exhausted. Burnout is constant. One 30-minute break in an 8 to 10-hour shift is not enough. Teachers need real support. They need respect. They need therapy. And honestly, the hardest part isn't the kids, it's the adults. Management, systems, expectations. If I could say one thing to society, it would be this: we are not babysitters. We are professionals. We are educators. Just because we don't have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree doesn't mean we aren't real teachers. We are there at the very beginning of a child's life, when everything they learn becomes part of who they are forever. Daycare teachers deserve better pay, better treatment, better leadership, and basic human respect. We love the children, but love shouldn't cost us our mental health, dignity, and ability to survive.